Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I use this T3 Micro Whirl Trio wand. Now this is the wand that has the tapered end. I've already showed you guys the wand that is like the big wand that comes in the Whirl Trio pack, but today I thought I would show you this one that has the tapered end. It definitely gives more of like a corkscrew curl, but I still love using it on my fine curly hair because I find that it gives me a lot of body that lasts for a few days. So if you want to see how I use this wand, keep on watching. All right, manta brush, Dyson, the wider attachment on. Let's blow dry this thing. Three minutes of blow drying. We're bone dry. Now let's curl. All right, you guys, the cool thing that I'm really liking about this iron is the heat is so evenly distributed and it has such a good heat, I'm not gonna lie to you, which is a good thing and a bad thing because obviously the more heat you have on your hair, the more you're damaging it. But I find the more heat that's on it, the less time you have to hold it on your hair and you get the result that you're looking for. But equally so, I love that I can take bigger sections because the heat is so evenly distributed and I'm able to take bigger sections because it heats up so much. So I'm gonna take quite large sections for this, and then I'm using the barrel that tapers towards the end. So because my hair is a tiny bit frizzy because I just blow dried it, I always make sure that I brush out my hair before I use the wand, just to make sure that I'm getting a smooth curl, but also the curl. And then obviously I've been speeding up this process for you guys, but I'm holding the wand on each curl for about 10 seconds. I might have to do that one again. Oh, or not. There we are. All right, you guys, 8 minutes and I have curled my entire head. Now I'm gonna just let these cool because I can still feel the heat coming off of them. I'm gonna spray them with a little bit of hairspray, brush it out, and then I'll show you the final look. Anyways guys, that is it. Super easy. I do find that it gives a little bit of a different curl. There's more curl to this than there was with the bigger wand that I used. It definitely gives more of a corkscrew curl in the beginning, but I think what I love about it the most is that as this curl relaxes, I find it gives my hair almost like a finger wave without all of the work of doing a finger wave. Now, if you have longer hair than I do, you're probably gonna get a little bit more of a bigger curl, but it will taper through towards the ends because it does have the tapered part right here that the ends of your hair would get tapered as it progresses down the curling wand, if that makes sense. That being said, I do think at first I didn't like this wand as much, but as this curl relaxes, I'm actually finding this is the wand that gives me a longer look and a more everyday look, if that makes sense. The bigger wand on my type of hair and my length, it was nice for the first day, but by the next day there was like no body left to it because my hair is so fine and it doesn't hold a curl for very long. Whereas this, because it's a little bit curlier to begin with, I find I get 2 to 3 days leverage out of it as opposed to just 1. Now it does say on the back of the box here that this is going to create a tousle waved look. It's just this one right here, and I do agree with that. And the cool thing is that like you guys have seen me play with it, you've seen me run my hands through it so many times. I can flip it back and forth in between both sides, and I love that it hasn't like completely dropped the curl. Like you can be quite rough with your hair when you use this iron because it sets such a nice curl into the hair. So this is the tapered barrel, which is 1 1/4 inch. Again, it's gonna look a little bit different on your hair if your hair is longer, but I am really digging it. Again, with this T3 micro, it is a little bit on the pricier side, if I do say so myself, but that being said, it's got this like T3 single pass technology, which basically is saying how it has intelligent digital technology to work in one pass. So you shouldn't have to do any area of your hair twice, which then obviously cuts down on time. And as I said in the video, like I take quite large sections for my hair, which allows me to get the curl done a lot faster. Also, I don't think I touched on this in my last video, but the wand is made from a custom blend. It's ceramic, and it doesn't say what the other material is that makes up the wand. But from what I understand about ceramic is it gives a more even heat distribution, which then gives you a better result. And there's also 5 different heat settings on this. I actually use it on the highest heat, but I feel like because I use it on the highest heat, as I was saying earlier, I find I'm able to just get in, get it done, and like not have any more heat on my hair. And then obviously there's the interchangeable design. There's 3 different heads that you can use for this. And then it says auto world voltage. I don't really know what that means, but I'm assuming that you're able to use it in different parts of the world and not have to have a different head. Don't quote me on that because I haven't tested it out yet, but I think that's something to be looked into because as you guys know, I'm Canadian, but I live in the UK, so that would be so sweet to be able to use that one next time I go home. And then lastly, there's a 1-hour auto shut off, which is reassuring because I don't know if you've ever had that moment where you think that you've turned off your iron, but you haven't, and then it sits on your mind all day. Well, with this, you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you've been enjoying my little hair series. Let me know if you want to see more hair videos from me, and if so, what kind of hair videos you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.